You are listening to Audio SSLC, your audio medium for easy understanding and revision. To download a copy of this recording, please visit audiosslc.com. Geography Unit 7, Indian Land Resources. We learn about the following in this chapter: land use pattern of India, agriculture in India and its importance, types of agriculture in India, crop season and cropping pattern, major crops of India, role of horticulture and floriculture. Let's listen to land use pattern of India. Meaning: the distribution of land for different uses such as forestry, cultivation, pastures, etc. is called land use or land utilization. It is determined by various factors such as relief features, climate, soil, population density, socio-economic and technical factors. Land is one of the most important natural resources of a country. Its proper use is very essential for the growth of economy. We have the classification. In India, the land use pattern can be classified into 7 categories. 1. Net area zone. 2. Forest area. 3. Land not available for cultivation. 4. Fallow land. 5. Cultivable waste. 6. Permanent pasture and other grazing land. And 7. Land under miscellaneous uses. Let's learn about the number 1 category, net area zone. It includes land that can be used to cultivate crops. This category is very important in an agricultural country like India. It accounts for about 42.42% of the total reported area of India. However, it is not evenly distributed all over the country. The highest proportion is found in the states of Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala. It is the least in the northeastern states and medium in other states. Number 2. Forest area. In India, only 22.8% of the total reported area is under forests. It is high in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and in the northeastern states. It is least in the states of Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Number 3. Land not available for cultivation. Land used for non-agricultural purposes like human settlements, roads, railways, canals, mountains, sandy waste, etc. come under this category. Nearly 14.1% of the total reported area of the country belongs to this category. It is largely found in Assam, Manipur and Sikkim, but in low proportion in Goa, Kerala, Odisha and Maharashtra. 4. Fallow land. It refers to the land which is not used for cultivation. It accounts to 8.2% of the reported area. It is largely found in Mizoram, Tamil Nadu and Meghalaya and less in Tripura, Puducherry, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. 5. Cultivable wasteland. It includes the land which is not taken up for cultivation due to certain soil deficiencies. It is extensive in the states of Meghalaya, Goa, Nagaland and Rajasthan. It accounts to 4.3% of the reported area. Number 6. Permanent pastures and other grazing lands. It accounts for only 3.4% of the total reporting area in India. It is largely found in Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. 7. Land under miscellaneous uses. It includes gardens, orchards and plantations, which account for only 1.1% of total area in the country. Such land is more in states of Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Kerala, Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, etc. Let's come to understanding agriculture. We have the meaning. Tilling of the soil for raising food crops and raw materials needed by human beings is called agriculture. Now the term is also extended to include stock raising, poultry farming and beekeeping. Coming to the importance of agriculture. Agriculture is one of the most important and ancient occupations of human beings. India is a country known for agriculture. Nearly 65% of the people depend on agriculture. The economic progress of the country depends on the progress of agriculture. Agriculture in India is the main source of livelihood. It is the main source of food for the people and fodder for domestic animals. It's a source of national income and revenue. Agriculture supports tertiary sectors like trade, transport, banking, insurance, etc. It also has influence on the political and social situation of the country. It supports many industries, that is, cotton and jute textiles, sugar industry, etc. Let's learn about the types of agriculture. On account of geographical and socio-economic factors, various types of farming are practiced in India. They are as follows. Number 1. Subsistence farming. A type of farming in which the production of crops is consumed almost by the farmer and his family, leaving only a small portion for sale. Farmers use primitive methods of cultivation. It's widely practiced in northeastern states, Odisha and Madhya Pradesh. There are two types. 1. Shifting subsistence farming and 2. Sedentary subsistence farming. Learning about shifting farming. It's a type of agriculture in which a patch of forest is cleared and burnt to be cultivated for a few years until the fertility of the soil is reduced. The land is then abandoned and new forest areas are cleared and burnt for cultivation. It is practiced by the tribals in the forest area, that is Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Madhya Pradesh, Kerala and Odisha. Do you know the shifting farming is called Juming in Assam, Ponam in Kerala, Podu in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Next we have the sedentary farming. It's cultivation of land at a fixed location instead of shifting from one place to another. The farmland is not abandoned but cultivated year after year. Then we learn about intensive farming, a method of farming in which a large amount of capital and labor are applied per unit of land is called intensive farming. Under this type of farming, land is cultivated intensively throughout the year. Farmers try to raise 2 or more crops to get maximum production from small land holdings. It is common in the fertile and irrigated areas of the country. In the commercial farming, a system of farming in which crops are grown for the market is called commercial farming. Under this type of farming, only cash crops are cultivated on a large scale using small amount of labor, machinery, and scientific methods of cultivation. Then in the mixed farming, agriculture involving the cultivation of crops and livestock rearing is called mixed farming. Farmers get income from both. It has been introduced in India since 1951. Now it has become popular in many states. Then we have the plantation farming. It refers to the cultivation of single crop on large estates for the market. It requires more labor and capital. Tea, coffee, rubber and coconut are the important plantation crops of India. Next we have the dry farming, a method of farming carried on in areas which receive scanty rainfall and where irrigation is either absent or limited is called dry farming. It is mainly practiced in peninsular India and in western Rajasthan. Coming to humid farming, it refers to the cultivation of crops in areas which receive sufficient rainfall. Crops are grown without the help of irrigation. It is found along the west coast and other areas which receive sufficient rainfall. Next is the irrigation farming. A method of farming under which crops are grown with the help of irrigation is called irrigation farming. It is expensive but essential in India, where the rainfall is seasonal, uncertain, and insufficient. Next, let's learn about crop season and cropping pattern. Crop seasons. The proportion of area under different crops at a particular period of time is called crop season. In India, there are 3 cropping seasons: the Karif, the Rabi, and the Zaid crop season. The Karif crop season. The crops grown during the rainy season are called Karif crops. The sowing takes place in June to July when the southwest monsoon starts, and the crops are harvested in September-October. Rice, jawar, ragi, cotton, groundnuts, tobacco, etc. are the main Karif crops.
You are listening to Audio SSLC, your audio medium for easy understanding and revision.
To download a copy of this recording, please visit audiosslc.com. Then we have the Rabi crop season. The sowing takes place in October-November when the northeast monsoon begins and are harvested in February-March. This is known as Rabi season and crops are called Rabi crops, that is wheat, barley, gram, linseed, etc. Then we have the Zaid crop season. The crops are grown between the Karif and the Rabi crops and are known as Zaid crops. They are watermelon, cucumber, oilseeds, some pulses, vegetables, etc. Let's learn about the cropping pattern. The cropping pattern of a region refers to the proportion of an area under different crops at a given time. The cropping pattern of any region in India changes from time to time. It is due to several factors such as relief features, soil, climate, size of farms, water supply, income of farmers, technology, etc. Let's learn about the major crops of India. A wide variety of crops are grown in different parts of India. They can be classified as food crops, commercial crops, oil seeds, and plantation crops. Food crops. The crops which are grown to provide food for people are called food crops. For example, wheat, rice, jawar, pulses, etc. Let's learn about the crop rice. Rice is the most important food crop of India. It is the staple food of the people in the eastern, southern, and southwestern parts of the country. India has the largest area under rice in the world, but it is the second largest producer of rice only after China. Rice is the major Karif crop of India. It is primarily tropical crop. It requires high temperature of 18 degrees to 25 degrees centigrade and heavy rainfall of 100 to 200 centimeters per year. Alluvial and clayey loamy soils are best suited for its cultivation. Rice needs standing water and it needs level land. Irrigation is necessary wherever rainfall is less. Rice is grown in almost all the states of India. West Bengal is the largest producer of rice in the country. The other important producers of rice are Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Odisha and Karnataka. Coming to wheat, it is the second important food crop and major Rabi crop of India. Wheat is an important staple food in the northern and northwestern parts of the country. It is a crop of temperate regions. It requires moderate temperature of 10 degrees to 15 degrees centigrade and annual rainfall of 50 to 70 centimeters per year. Heavy loams and black soils are best suited for wheat cultivation. Wheat is mainly grown in the northern plains including Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra and northern part of Karnataka, of which Uttar Pradesh is the largest producer of wheat in India. India is the second largest producer of wheat in the world next to China. Coming to commercial crops, a crop that is grown for sale is called commercial crop, that is sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, oilseeds, etc. Let's learn about sugarcane. It is the most important commercial crop of India. India has the world's largest area under sugarcane. It is second largest producer of sugarcane in the world next only to Brazil. Sugarcane is the native of India. It's the main source of sugar, gur and kandasari. Sugarcane is an annual crop and it is grown in irrigated areas. It requires high temperature of 21 degrees to 26 degrees centigrade and heavy rainfall ranging from 100 to 150 centimeters per annum. It thrives best in alluvial and loamy soils. The most important sugarcane producing states are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh. Know it. The scientific name of sugarcane is Saccharum officinarum. The family? Gramineae. Next, let's learn about tobacco. It is one of the important cash crop of India. Tobacco is used for smoking, that is, bidi, cigarette, cigar, cheroot, hookahs, etc. Very little is used for chewing, snuff, and insecticides. It is a tropical crop which requires a high temperature of 21 degrees to 23 degrees centigrade and moderate rainfall of 50 to 100 centimeters a year. Sandy loamy soil is the best suited for it. It requires chemical fertilizers. Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Bihar are the leading producers of tobacco in India. Now India is the third largest producer and fourth largest exporter of tobacco in the world. Do you know? The scientific name of tobacco is Nicotiana tobaccum. The family, Solanaceae. Place of origin, Andes Mountain in South America. It was introduced by Jean Nicot in France. Introduced in India by the Portuguese. Let's learn about fiber crops. The crops which provide raw materials for textiles industry are called fiber crops. Cotton and jute are the most important fiber crops of India. Cotton. Cotton is an important industrial and fiber crop. It provides raw material for the cotton textile industry in India. Cotton is a tropical and subtropical crop. It requires 21 degrees to 24 degrees centigrade temperature and rainfall of 50 to 100 centimeters in a year. Black cotton soil is the best suited for its growth. It is grown as a Karif crop. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are the major producers of cotton in India. India has the largest cotton growing area and is the third largest producer of raw cotton in the world. Next, coming to beverage crops. The crops which are used to produce stimulating drinks are called beverage crops. Coffee and tea are the most imported beverage crops of India. Tea. Tea is the most important and cheapest of all the beverages. India is the second largest producer of tea in the world after China. Tea is also a plantation crop. It is a tropical and subtropical crop. It requires a temperature of 21 degrees to 30 degrees centigrade and heavy rainfall of 150 to 250 centimeters in a year. It grows best in deep and fertile soil rich in humus. It requires hilly slopes with an altitude of 1,200 to 2,400 meters above sea level. Tea is mainly grown in Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Do you know? The scientific name of the tea plant is Camellia thea. The tea contains the theine. Let's learn about the role of horticulture and floriculture. Horticulture. The intensive cultivation of fruit, vegetables, flower, medicinal and aromatic plants is called horticulture. In India, horticulture provides an incentive for making agriculture more profitable through efficient land use, optimum utilization of natural resources, and generating skilled employment for the rural masses. It enhances exports and provides nutritional security. India, with its wide variety of climate and soil, has good potential for growing a variety of horticultural crops. Now, India has emerged as the important producer of horticultural crops. It is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world, next to China. Its share in the global production of fruits is 11% and that of vegetables is 7%. Horticulture is carried on mainly in Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Floriculture. It is the cultivation of flowers for commercial purpose. India is known for the art of growing flowers since times immemorial. It plays a significant role in Indian agriculture. It has the potential of generating income and providing employment opportunities for farmers, especially women, and add to the export of the country. India's agroclimatic conditions are very suitable for the cultivation of a variety of flowers. India is known for growing traditional flowers such as jasmine, marigold, rose, crossandra and aster. Cut flowers includes orchids, gladiolus, carnations, anthurium and lilies. Floriculture is mainly developed in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Punjab, Haryana, and West Bengal. Do you know the term horticulture is derived from the Latin words hortus, meaning garden, and colere, meaning to cultivate. The progress of the horticultural field is called Golden Revolution. Coming to exercises, fill in the blanks. Number 1. The land which is not used for cultivation is called dash. 2. A system of farming involving both crops and livestock is known as dash farming. 3. The crops grown in between the Karif and Rabi season are called dash crops. 4. The largest rice producing state in India is dash. Next, answer the following. Number 1. What is meant by land use pattern? 2. What is plantation farming? Give examples. 3. Distinguish between the Karif and Rabi crop season. 4. What are the conditions required for sugarcane cultivations? 5. What are the beverage crops? Give examples. 6. Explain the role of horticulture in India. In the activities, collect samples of the various food grains which are grown in Karnataka state. Next, draw an outline map of India and mark the cotton and tea growing areas. In the project work, collect pictures and information on crops grown in your locality. Then, conduct a group discussion on floriculture and women empowerment.